Welcome to the Coincidence Men podcast. A taste of semen.
Is that what we're calling it?
No, of course we're not. You guys, I would love it, but you won't let me. So, brought to you by Dixon Boxes. Dixon, fine makers of boxes everywhere.
All right. 5, 4.
Hey, everybody. Woo. Welcome to the Coincidence Men podcast. Wow. We figured as the only surviving people on the planet who don't currently have a podcast, it was time to get on one.
Wait, that sentence implies that some non-surviving people have a podcast.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I've listened to them.
Yeah. Really? I haven't listened to anyone from beyond the grave.
Anyway, the Coincidence Men podcast is brought to you by Wexler's Beef. Wexler's Beef, your mouth is in our hands. So we're going to open up with a quick ad from our sponsor, Wexler's Beef. Hey, Jimmy, how are you enjoying that pork?
Oh, man, this is the best breakfast ever, Mom.
Good boy. Well, yes, I am your mother, and I know best. Anyway, I hope you're gagging with pleasure on that pork.
Nothing but.
Wexler's Beef. Gag with pleasure.
Your mouth is in our hands.
And we're back.
Well, I was going to say a Quelk company.
A Quelk company.
Oh, yes.
From the makers of Quelm. Anyway, so we're here. We keep saying, if you don't like the podcast, don't come to our show. Because this is what it is.
You mean we do shows as well? Is that what we do?
We do.
Wait, is this podcast designed to draw people to the show?
Probably not.
Okay, good. Good. Phew.
Say what's on your mind. So, we are 3-4. We're 3 of us here.
We're
There's a
3/4.
fourth one. We're 3/4.
Yes.
75% whole.
Yes.
We are.
And 25% solid.
We're like a fart. But like one of those really...
Wait, if your farts are... No,
25% solid.
Technically a shart.
Well, okay. Well, we're like,
Wait, what percentage has to be solid for it to be shifted from a fart to a
Wasn't
shark?
that covered in a Bob Dylan song? What like percentage does it have to be?
Oh, yes.
Solid. I don't know. I killed this. Anyway.
The answer, my friend, is blowing out in my ass. Oh.
Blowing in my anus. Anyway, we are 4 Toronto-based comedians. Can I say comedians?
I think we're off to a great start.
Comedians. We'll say comedians.
Comedians.
Yes, and we do a monthly show at the SoCap Comedy Theater, which is in Toronto, 154 Danforth. And we have this podcast that because we don't get to hear our own voices enough.
No. Between the 4 of us, we have over 100 years of comedy improv experience.
That's true.
Oh, in life, we've got over 200 years.
Oh, Lord.
Holy shite.
Are we allowed to swear in this thing?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh, not that word, though.
What?
Hell.
Oh, oops.
Fucking
Anyway,
heaven.
the Coincidence Men podcast is brought to you by the Dixon Boxes. If you need a box that's good enough, get the Dixon box. Otherwise, get an adequate sack. We are four human-based life forms, carbon-based life forms.
We are.
Except for me, I'm silicon.
That's why you're so slippery.
Uh-huh. I put the silly in silicon. Anyway, so we do a monthly show. Come check us out. You can find out about us on the... Do we have a website?
No. We got a Facebook page.
Well,
We have an Instagram and a Facebook page.
oh, that's enough.
We're out there. If
Wait.
you Google Coincidence Man, I'm sure you'll, the
Eventually
8th or
hit us.
10th
Yeah.
thing you'll hit us.
You'll find after all our rap sheets, because we're all rappers.
You go first.
Okay. I'm rapping Homer, and I'm here to say.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yep. It's the bomb.romcom. But we are all comedians and actors and all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
And we're based in Toronto, which has a lovely history of improv. Gord, when did you improvise for the first time?
I joined, there used to be the precursor to Bad Dog Theatre in Toronto was Theatre Sports Toronto. So I joined Theatre Sports in
23.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it was 1988.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
Let me see. Ronald Reagan was still in the White House.
That's right.
That's
Trudeau was still prime minister?
I don't know if it was Trudeau or maybe
Mulrooney.
Or
Mulrooney.
Mulrooney
Or Trudeau. Yeah, of course. Yeah, when Irish eyes are smiling.
That's right.
Him and Ronnie.
Yes.
They loved each other.
Oh, they did.
They had the
Hard.
first bromance.
Oh, yeah.
And not since Henry Kissinger
And Richard
and
Nixon.
Richard Nixon have two politicians been so much in love. And if you like Richard Nixon references, come to our show. And if you don't know who that is, you'll want to find out. You'll really want to know. And Carrie, what about you?
It was I started taking classes at Second City in the 92, 93, somewhere in there.
Younger.
But I was, and I remember I did my first show, which was our class show, whatever, after whatever class at the old fire hall.
Yep.
Stage there. I remember nothing about it other than at one point I was a dad flipping burgers on a barbecue. That's all I remember. I don't think there was anything funny going on. It was just flipping burgers.
So nothing's changed for you.
No, exactly. I just stand on stage and flip burgers and nothing funny happens.
Yep.
But I've been flipping burgers for 30 years.
Yeah. You're a mighty fine burger flipper.
Thank you.
Well, speaking of burgers, Wexler's Beef has kindly agreed to sponsor this wonderful podcast. Wexler's Beef, your mouth is in our hands.
And what about you, Ralph?
Yeah,
when was
yeah,
your,
yeah.
when
Gotta
was
hear
your
it
first? When did you bust your improv cherry? Can I say that?
No, I don't know. Bust my cherry.
When did you
popped it?
Oh,
I didn't bust my cherry. I
fair
popped
enough.
it.
Stroked it lovingly?
Yeah, actually, my cherry got dragged out and stomped because I fell in love immediately. I did a class in a like a 16th century Italian Renaissance comedy called Commedia dell'arte, which is really interesting. All our like comedy trope characters, like Homer Simpson, can trace his line back to that format. And so it was with masks and your characters. And what I loved about it is the characters were their wants were given to you. This guy just wants to get rich. So everything he was doing was in servants of getting rich. Servants?
Servants, sure.
Yeah, sure, okay. It's a word now. English is flexible. And and I was like, this is amazing. I can do this? This is a thing? And then I fell in with groups that was 88. I think.
Do you guys remember the first time you saw any of us? Like, I don't remember the first time I met either of you guys.
I think I have vague recollections.
Okay. All mine are vague.
I'll go in chronological order. I remember seeing you first. I think at the old Big City Improv.
Big City Improv. Yeah.
Queen Street, which I think is now a pizzeria. I think or something. So. Yeah.
It was last time I checked.
And you were with the stand-ins, another member of whom is Marcel, who's not here today, but he is the fourth Coincidence member.
Yep.
And Carrie, I think first time I remember seeing you was maybe in 1999 in a Fringe show. You were part of
a
show.
horrible Fringe show.
But I was a guest actor on it, so Rob Hawk and I came on as a guest act for.
Not the horrible Fringe show. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good one.
The Smoky Topaz.
Smoky Topaz. Yes. It was great. It was really fun.
I
you
thought
were a
I was
backup
thinking
dancer.
of another Fringe show. I've been in some bad Fringe shows too.
That's
funny.
a rite of passage.
But I would have seen you. Because I remember seeing you. I think it was before that. Well before that.
It must have been. But
that's with Rob Hawk as Fast and Dirty.
Yep.
At like Shake the Monkey Tree.
Oh,
that show that Neil Muscat used to
yes.
run at the back of the back. What was that restaurant
the Oasis.
Called? The Oasis.
Yeah.
On college, where I met William Shatner.
And I remember.
No, well, he walked by. We went, it's the Shat.
Oh. We're back to the Shats.
No, there's no point to that story.
And oddly, I remember too seeing the stand-ins at Big City sometime in the mid-90s, but I have no memory of Ralph. I remember seeing Marcel and Paul Bates and Rochelle Wilson and Jen Whalen. But
by then I was gone.
Yep.
I was having babies, so I had a break from comedy. So
a baby break.
Baby break. Carrie, I saw you definitely on Second City main stage, maybe before you joined the cast. Did you replace Paul?
No.
Were you Paul Bates' replacement?
No, not at all.
No, okay. I'm thinking of another person who flips burgers, another burger flipper. But certainly I saw you on a show, maybe before you were in the main stage cast when you were on a Monday, I think. And Gord, I remember clearly seeing you for the first time, Victory Cafe. You did your bit about cock soup.
Oh, I remember cock soup
Cock
too.
soup.
Yes, yes.
Hilarious. I was like, who is this guy?
still
I
have
hate
the
him. I
prop.
hate him so much because
I
he's
have
so funny.
I have a beaten up bag of cock soup. In
Don't
one of
we
my
all?
closets.
Don't we all?
Just to let you know.
Just get rid of the soup word, and I feel you. Anyway, speaking of cock, Wexler's Beef is kindly consented to be our sponsor. Although after today, who knows? Anyway, Wexler's Beef, your mouth is in our hands. Capable hands they are. Here's
Well,
another.
I think we have another ad for
Yeah,
one.
I think
certainly do.
Oh, you know, I've been doing this hostage negotiation for 18 hours. We can't get that man to give up peacefully and come outside.
Well, maybe, officer. I know I'm just a junior cop on the force here, Sarge, but maybe I can tempt him with some new Wexler's cock. It's not chicken, it's cock.
Hey, did you hear that? You're coming out of there?
Oh my God, you got cock? I'm coming.
Oh my God, that poor family's been kidnapped by late President Richard Milhouse Nixon.
Oh, don't think you're not gonna pay, because you're all gonna pay. Give me my cock.
Oh, there. Well, another.
He's coming.
He sure is, in more ways than one. Anyway, Wexler's Beef. Your mouth is in our hands.
And try new Wexler's cock.
Mr. Wexler agrees.
I'm J.F. Wexler, and I approve.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's been the inaugural Coincidence Men podcast.
Oh my God, that's it, eh?
That's it, huh?
Okay.
That's
Please, end it.
check us out the fourth Friday of every month at the Social Capital Comedy Theater. That's at 154 Danforth in Toronto, above the Black Swan Tavern.
Woo!